What's good, BitRushers? My name's Kyler, and this is BitRush Crypto. Today's video, we're going to be looping back around from my Polygon Games NFT video where I covered a bunch of new NFT games on the Polygon network. I'm going to be going back through and showing you in depth on some of them, and today's video is going to be specifically on the Neon District. Out of all the games I covered in that first video, this is the one that I'm still playing and I do think has the most potential. If you guys are new around here, please do consider subscribing. You can find links for everything, including my social media, in the description below. Go ahead and tap on that thumbs up and let's get into the content. So the website for this one's going to be portal.neondistrict.io if you want to get into the actual game. And the one thing about this that's a little bit different is you're actually going to use an email address to get set up. And initially all of your assets are just tied to your email address. You don't have like an actual Ethereum address, or I think they might assign an Ethereum address for you. But basically you have to sync up your wallet and then you can ship out the items into your actual ETH wallet and they're still synced into your account, but then you have the ability to trade them. Or if you buy and sell on the secondary market, you can put those in that wallet that's synced and use them within the game. However, when you first get going, everything's just going to be on that email, so go ahead and get registered. I already have an account, so I'm just going to get logged in. So they actually have a nice little how-to guide. If you guys want to click on that and read through, it basically goes through everything you need to do to get going. So if you guys want any extra help or anything after watching this video, definitely come over there and check that out. It's a pretty in-depth guide and goes over most of the stuff. I'm going to cover a lot of it now for you guys anyway, so hopefully if you're watching this video you won't need to watch that or read that. But yeah, alright, so here's basically what it is. You're going to get a team of guys and you're going to do pizza deliveries in the Neon District. So you come to Neon District and go to delivery agents. We have a team and we basically just put them out to do a delivery. They make some money every couple hours. It's like an 8-hour shift and you can see all the deliveries I've done and how much neon I got paid, about 10 to 12 neon per delivery. But you don't have to do anything. That's all you do is you go out and you do that. There are other teams out there that can try to attack you if you're at the higher levels. I'm just doing tier 1 right now, but I do have the ability to do tier 2. And then other teams can attack you, so you can also go out here and do a information network. You can go out there and find other teams doing deliveries and you can attack them and try to steal some of their delivery money. So there's a few different ways you can do the game. If somebody steals your money, you can put like a hit on them and have another team go out and steal their money back and stuff like that. So a lot of cool little things going on within the actual game, but it's pretty easy. Just come in here every 8 hours and do a delivery if you don't want to do any of that other stuff. And right now it's all AI driven, so you don't get to control any of the gameplay. They do have a sample that I'm going to show you guys here. We can do a sample battle against the computer, and eventually that's what it's going to be like. So when you do these battles, you can actually participate in them and have a little control over the outcome of the battle. Then within that, we have the NFTs themselves. Each character is an NFT, I believe, and you can level them up. And, you know, there's different things. So you can go to the inventory. Just a real quick run through this, guys, is in the inventory, or from the dashboard, I'm sorry, we can buy neon. And so neon gets you a couple different things. It gets you juice and it gets you parts. The juice is used to level up your characters, so each one can be leveled up to level 5 at this point. I'm not sure if they're going to expand that later. Seems like a little bit low that you only get 5 levels, so I think that's just temporary for the beta here, you know, the early version or whatever. And yes, you can level up each character and you get 4 character slots on each delivery or attack team, and you can have a bunch of different characters. We'll go through, there's a few different classes, but basically you buy the juice and you're going to do deliveries to get that juice and level up your characters, and then you're going to get the juice to buy parts, and the parts are used to level up both your armor and your weapons. So we can get in there, we can see there's a bunch of different weapons. There's guns, there's spears, there's like little hacker things for the hackers. And so it's a really cool you know, different weapon set, I think, for, you know, the different character classes. And then on top of that, you can also use your neon to get more gear or buy more characters. And so Within here, you get a random draw each crate of 4 items, and those 4 items can be anything from like a weapon to a helmet to, you know, leggings or arm pieces, just different armor or weapons. And again, guys, you can put those on each of your characters. The fun part for me has really been just like upgrading my characters. I'm going in here and, you know, buying different like higher level armor and buying, different weapons and things like that, and then upgrading those weapons and trying to get weapons that also have the right upgrades that match with your character class. So a lot of different levels to the game, but essentially it's pretty simple, guys. You have weapons, you have armor, you have a character, you upgrade your character, you upgrade your weapons, you upgrade your armor, and that's essentially it. And then you're battling against other people and doing these deliveries to earn neon. So as I mentioned, the fun part is kind of collecting the NFTs and buying some of the stuff and leveling it up, because there's not a lot of gameplay right now. You're just clicking run your shift and it runs in the background, which some people will like that because you just, you know, log in once a day or twice a day and you're out there grinding. Other people like a little more action, but the good news is, guys, it's going to be like a multi-online player thing that we actually can battle other players in real time. So I'm going to just show you an example battle versus the computer, because I think it gives you a good example of how the gameplay is going to be when it is released. And then I'll let you guys get in here and mess around with all the weapons and character stats and things like that, because I think that's, you know, really the fun part at this point. So we have to come to practice match, and I'm not sure if the private match right now works or not. I haven't found another player to battle against, so if you're a player of this game and you want to battle me privately, go ahead and hop in my Telegram chat group and let's do a private battle. But for right now, we're just going to go to practice match, and we can choose which team. So I had originally I had this Pizza Time team, which were like my lower class characters, and I was doing the tier 1s with them, and I was attacking other people with my attack team. But I switched it up, and I'm now doing deliveries with these guys on level 2. Today I didn't, I just did level 1, I don't know why, for the video, I guess. And then, I'm just switching it up, so I'm going to build up my second team to be a little bit better too. But basically I have like one higher tier team and one lower tier team, so I can still grind with these guys doing deliveries and then attack others with my better team. But we're going to choose the better team right now to show you. Alright guys, so I'm on my laptop, and it's not the best laptop. It's like a basic low-end laptop I just use to kick around town when I need to be on the internet, and I started using it for these videos. But really, it's not really the greatest quality, so it keeps crashing during the game. What I'm going to do is switch over to my desktop, and I just don't have a camera on that, so you guys don't get to see my beautiful beard. But other than that, we'll go ahead and we'll do the demo over on that PC. Okay, so we can see that we have all the players up top, and you can kind of see whose turn it is. The first character, then the second character, then the third, and then the fourth. So that whatever slot you have them in, that's going to be the order that their turns go. And the same thing for the other team. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes back and forth. So it goes 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, right? So back and forth each number depending on whose turn it is. And so this is basically what happens with the AI. Even if you're not playing it, they get these 3 cards drawn, and then they choose either base attack or one of these 3 turns. So this is my first character here up front. And what we can do is just give him an attack. We can do a defensive break on the enemy. We can do plus 20 nano, and the more nano you have, the more things you can do during your turn. And then basically I can also do a attack here that targets a single enemy and it inflicts poison. So since this is the beginning of the round, I think that's going to be our best one, so we can hit them every turn with some poison. So let's go ahead and do that, and then you get to choose who you want to target. I'm going to target the guy right in the front, so let's just take him down right off the bat and go ahead and confirm. We can see I hit him, I took down some health, and I also hit him with that poison attack. So now he's getting 10 ticks of damage, or 50 ticks of damage, it looks like, every time. I missed it. I think they might have done like a heal, so he healed himself as his turn. And then it's now my second guy's turn. So again, we have several options. I can do my base attack. I can do 75 damage. This is like a heavy guy, so he does more damage. Or girl, I'm not sure if that's a guy or a girl. We deal 75 piercing damage 3 times, and it has a hard exploit. of 100 piercing damage. So that one is a good one that it could possibly give us that hard exploit. Instead of the 75, we could get the full 100. And then I can also dodge here. So yeah, we're going to do the highest attack level. And again, I'm just going to go for that first character and try to take him out early. Looks like we did get him with that 75, and we're going to hit him 3 times. We do hopefully get 100 on one of them. Nope, looks like we never got that critical damage. So there's an attack on us, and it's our turn again. It's now our third character's turn, and we can do an attack boost at the end of the turn. We do a 200 targeted attack or a medium exploit for an extra 100. We also have Feeling It, which is a 20 attack plus 20 defensive boost. So I'm going to just be full on aggressive and go with all attack mode. We're going to try to take this guy out, and let's go. A little machine gun action there. And we took down one character. This is now my healer, and you don't have to have a healer. You can optionally have a healer in your crew. I like to keep one in there because a lot of these teams you're facing are really good, and you know, eventually when you actually get a turn to play against them, you're going to want a high-level healer to keep your guys in the battle for a long period of time. So yeah, here we go. I'm just going to attack though because none of my guys are damaged, and we're just going to move right along and go to this girl with the knife because she seems to be attacking us the most. These two have guns. I'm not sure why they're not loading. Again, guys, this is just kind of like beta mode for this practice thing, so hopefully all these things will work a lot better and be a little bit smoother by the time, you know, I think it's loading out of your wallet too, so it's like an NFT loading it for all these things. So not sure, you know, the actual technical requirements on it, but it seems like they don't load right all the time. Alright, so let's just go in and take a look at some of the character classes. They have some very unique ones and quite a range actually. So the demons are combat specialists, you know, basically for fighting as it mentions. Docs are going to be your primary healers, so you can heal your other characters during the battles. Geniuses are mad scientists, and they can do things with like chemical attacks and other kind of stuff. There's a lot of information on all these, again, if you want to read through their guide and everything. The ghosts are the assassins and infiltrators, and then we have the heavies, which basically they are what they say. They're the big heavy characters. And then the jacks are the hackers. So this is kind of unique. These are the guys that have those computer screens on their arm, and they can take over robots and do different things with that. So there's some exciting stuff coming here in the future when we can battle and interact with the world with different robots and you know, all kinds of different stuff that's going to be happening here in the Neon District. If you guys are playing this game and grinding it out right now, go ahead and join the Telegram chat. Like I said, I would like to battle someone in a private battle. And then when the game actually launches and gets ready, we can join up and have a couple of us. I think they're going to do some sort of like different gangs and groups and things like that. So if you guys want to get in, we can have a good little group here in the Telegram for our Neon District. Again, it's pretty simple. Not much of the game right now, guys. You're just going in there and grinding out every day. Get in here, do your deliveries, earn some neon, level up all your characters, buy new armor, level up your weapons, and get a good team so when it actually does go P2P, you're ready to battle. That's everything for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you'd like to win a pre-sale on my pumpkin project, the skeleton keys, I'm going to be dropping one to a lucky commenter on today's video. So go ahead and leave a comment with your Ethereum address. And sometime next week, I'm going to go through and pick a lucky winner and drop you guys that key. If you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and smash the thumbs up on it, share it on social media. Again, if you're not already, do consider subscribing to the channel. Happy crypto, and let's keep getting that coin.